Well,
Well, Vic and Alicia, most of the area is without power. As we got off the freeway here, there were a lot of neighborhoods that seemed to be completely in the dark. And then we stumbled across this scene, and it is still dark here, so you may not be able to see this as clearly as we can. But there is a tree that has been uprooted, and it has crushed a house that is along Fairchild. This is a subdivision. This is the backside of that house. But there are a lot of folks who will be waking up to do a lot of cleanup. Of course, this storm happened earlier in the evening yesterday, and so there was some time to clean up the mild damage. Stuff like this is just not going to be able to be cleaned up for some time. Then you have individuals whose basements were flooded. So if it wasn't a matter of the trees causing damage, it was the water, and some pumps obviously don't work when you have no power. And so folks were not necessarily caught by surprise that the storm was coming, but they were caught by surprise of the magnitude. I mean, you can't really anticipate that something like this is going to happen. Of course, a lot of folks were able to find out that the storm was coming due to their 7 First Alert weather app.
First, I got the alert on my iPhone from actually your guys' app, and then I started looking outside, and my girlfriend had just left. The rain just started coming down, light at first, and all of a sudden I look out and it's going sideways, it's whipping around.
Yeah, those folks were actually in a fireworks tent. They were preparing for the 4th of July, and you know, at that point, it just turned into chaos. And so we're back here live along Fairchild Road in Chesterfield Township, where the cleanup effort will begin as soon as the sun comes up. But, of course, that's a double-edged sword, because the sun comes up, you can see and survey the damage. However, as Chris mentioned, we're expecting it to be one of the hottest 4th of Julys, if not the hottest 4th of July ever. And so folks will have to deal with the heat, along with the fact that they have no power and a tree on top of their homes. It is a sad situation. We will have much more about the damage that has taken place in Chesterfield Township throughout the morning, as well as in later editions of 7 Action News. That's the very latest from Chesterfield Township. Malcolm Maddox, 7 Action News.